name's Justin Valentin, fighting out of Underdog MMA, making my pro debut for CES MMA in Providence, Rhode Island, next week, November 2nd. Be there. Boom.
Justin, making your pro debut, man, for CES, biggest promotion in New England, man. How you feeling? You excited? What's going through you right now?
Freaking super excited, man. These guys got me the opportunity. Matt Bissett got me the opportunity to fight for CES, and I asked for this earlier this year, and I was like, I want to make my pro debut by 2018, and I guess it's happening, and I'm fucking amped, dude.
Coming out of your amateur career, when did you know it was time to take that leap into the pros?
Well, I had a fight last year. I kind of wanted to go pro last year. I fought this kid out of New York, and no offense to the kid, I just felt like it wasn't a good test for me before going pro. So I took another fight this year against Harris Montefiglio, a stud at 125, and that fight went really well. So I was like, I'm just going to make my pro debut, and I'm ready to throw some elbows, knees to the head. I want to get a little bloody, so.
Excellent. Talking about them new tools you get to use, man. They've been in the, they've been in your pocket for a while, man.
Yeah.
I know you've been practicing, you've been training with them because you work with all pros in here. Your cousin Johnny.
Yeah.
What have you been focusing on for your pro debut? Because we're 5-minute rounds now.
Yep.
It's just a longer fight, and new tools being used. So what have you been focusing on to get ready for it?
Focusing a lot on my cardio. 5-minute rounds is a little bit longer. We've been doing a lot of fives anyway, getting ready with Matt's fights, and I've been getting Johnny ready for his fights for a long time now, Carlos. So we've been doing a lot of fives, but now it's my turn to get in there and get these fives in. So it's a lot. It was a lot tougher in the beginning, but coming down to these last few weeks, I've been getting these fives in like nothing, and I'm just ready. I'm ready to go out there and just use all my tools. Russ has been showing us elbows and special shit from the beginning, so I get to use them now, and I'm super amped to do that.
You fought in front of big crowds again before reality.
Yeah.
Johnny's fans are your fans.
Yep.
You guys are one big family here in Connecticut and the surrounding areas of Underdog.
Yeah.
But this is a whole nother crowd. See, yes.
Yeah.
You've been there supporting your fighters.
Yeah.
There. But now you get to be in the back room. You get to go through all that. What's going through your mind as far as you're in the big show, a bigger show than you ever been in?
It's going to be a little bit of a change, but the big crowd, it kind of just energizes me, man. I feed off that. I like it being loud as hell, and it feeds off my energy, man. I like that big crowd and performing in front of everybody, and usually my fights, people enjoy watching me fight, so I know I'm going to put on a show for these guys, and Pat Sullivan and these guys, they're going to enjoy my shit.
Well, you're taking on Pyres, man.
Yeah.
His last fight was a pretty damn good fight.
Yeah.
It started off the show. He did lose that fight,
yeah,
but he was in that fight. The kid's a scrapper.
Yeah.
What do you know about the kid, and how you going about this fight as your debut?
I don't know too much about him. I know he fought one of my teammates before in a kickboxing match, and he beat my teammate, and my teammate is a good, pretty good kickboxer, so I'm not sleeping on this kid at all. I know he's gonna have pretty good stand-up, but dude, I train with the best, man. So I'm ready to bang out. You want to stand up? We can stand up. If we want to take it to the ground, I know I'm good there. I'm ready for whatever, dude. I've been training hard, so.
Excellent. As far as training hard, who's been your main partners getting you ready for your pro debut, man?
I've been getting my rounds with Bissett a lot. He puts it on me. Bissett, getting a lot of rounds in with Johnny. We just had David Doral, get rounds in with Dave, Carlos Candelario, we got Anthony Alvarado, Eric Alvarado. We got some studs out here, man, and I've been getting some work in with Jeff Haddad too over at Ascension MMA, at Ascension Athletics, and these guys been pushing me, man, and I think we're ready to go.
Excellent, man. As far as who's going to be in your corner that night, who's going to be telling you to relax and all that good stuff?
The usual guys, man. Russ, Matt, Dan Frazak, he's my cut man. He's been there since the beginning, repping my hands. I usually have my dad, Pablo Valentin. He walking out with me. He's a good. He's been there since the beginning. He had me lifting weights and playing football since I was a little kid. So we've always been in athletics. So it's always good to have him in my corner, and I always feel a lot more comfortable going out there with him. But we got the team, man. I got the knowledge. We got Bassett and Russ just feeding me the information. Like, all right, this is what you're gonna do. We try to execute that as best as I can, and usually successful.
You're gonna have a lot of people there because you're bringing. You're fighting with your cousin's going to be there.
Yeah.
What do you think is going to be in that house? How's that house going to be rocking for Underdog?
It's gonna be a packed house. We got Parker Porter on the card, and that dude's an OG, man. He's been fighting. I think he was on CES 1, and me and my cousin, we've been looking to get on the card together for a while, even for reality. We were supposed to be on the reality card in May. They couldn't find him a matchup. But this is almost like a dream come true, where we're gonna have a bunch of family there, a bunch of friends, a bunch of teammates, and dude, we're ready to rock the house.
Your new pro. It's the end of the year. How busy you looking to stay? As far as being, 2019. We want to talk about opponents. I don't want to get by this fight, but you're a pro now. How busy are you looking to stay, and how active do you want to be in 2019?
I at least want to have at least 2 more fights in 2019. I don't know when it's going to be. We have some family things going on. Me and my fiance are looking to get married, so we're working on that right now. But trying to figure out where we're going to go, and I got a family, and I got a full-time job too. So, but still managing to train every day and leave work, train on my break at work, leave work at night, freaking run, hit the sauna, just trying to stay busy, stay active. Social media, you can find me on Instagram under Jits Valentino 908, I think. JITZ Valentino. I'm on Facebook, Justin Valentin. And just shout out to my sponsors. I got Change Force brand. They're sponsoring me now. A veteran-owned company. They do CBD oil and getting into all that, which is great. And Pure Alchemy Juice Bar. It's like a little juice bar I go to, and I get my shakes over there, my little shots and stuff, and they fuel me they really get my body and my mind sharp, getting ready for the fights. And my family and Nina at home, and my boys Logan and Cruz, and we do this for them. I'm trying to just better their future. And that's all I want to do. I just want to represent and just make my family and my teammates, which is my second family over here, proud, man. I'm just looking forward to get out there in front of the biggest crowd in New England, man. That freaking CES. I've been to their events a bunch. I'm a fan. I love going to their fights, and I feel like I'm on a stacked ass card. We got a bunch of studs on this card. I'm just happy to be a part of it. I'm honored to be just a part of these guys. So I'm ready to go out there and represent, and I think they're gonna like what they see out of me.